Hey everyone, it's Dux again, that's right. And we're going to be going through the talent tree for the Outlaw Rogue. So far, what I think, here are my impressions. Again, first ranked, I went with Quick Draw, but honestly, Swordmasters was pretty good as well. I did not like Ghostly Strike. I just felt it was, again, you know me, I don't like when I'm starved for any resources. And I felt like this was just another thing I had to press that was just starving me to death for whatever reason. I like Quick Draw, so I picked this one. Again, Swordmaster was pretty close, so either or I think would do a pretty decent job. So Quick Draw, free uses of Pistol Shot granted 1 Saber Slash, now generates 1 additional combo point and deals 50% increased damage. The next one is actually interesting. There's a little bit of I can see how it could go either way. I like the Grappling Hook, although it's not grappling to your target that you're actually targeting. It's actually point and click Grappling Hook. It has quite the distance. It's a 40-yard range. So, and when I didn't have it, I felt like, oh my god, I really wish I had that. Because all in between, like the times where you don't have like your fucking sprint, gosh, I forgot the name of the ability, you can actually use this and it works really well. So again, that's what I would use. You have also Acrobatic Strike, which I can see in PvP being very nice to try to kite better, because then you can actually do things from 33 yard out, further out. Increases all the range of all your melee attacks by 3 yards. That's what it does. And this one, Into the Fray, increases the movement speed at all times by 15%, which could be also really good as well. The next one, I guess, will be for debate, but for me, it was Vigor or Vigor, whatever you want to say. Passive increases the maximum energy by 50 and your base energy regeneration by 10%. Again, the other ones are different. I think it's Anticipation, I think is better, and the other one as well. But again, I'm not caring about DPS at that point. I just care about not running out of energy all the time. I hate being just there, sitting there, being well done, and I can't do anything. And it felt like that when I had those two. So I picked Vigor, and it seems to be working better for me. Then the next rank, Iron Stomach, increases the healing you receive from Crimson Vial, healing potions, and health stone by 30%. And Crimson Vial is a new ability that you have. I'll just give you the tool tip. 30 energy instant, 30-second cooldown, an alchemical concoction that heals for 42% of your maximum health over 6 seconds. Now you're buffing that by 30%. Again, I think it's a really good heal. It works really well. I tend to like kill something, I'll press it as I'm going to the next target, and I'll be all the way back up healed pretty easily. So not a bad heal, and to buff it, not the worst thing in the world, especially if you're going to fight like silvers and stuff on your own. It's going to help you a little bit, I think. So that's what I picked for leveling. Then you have Feint, also reduces all the damage you take from non-area of effect attack by 30% for 5 seconds. So even if you have that and reduces damage and all that stuff, I still prefer this, even in raids, because again, you have the health stone as well. So and the health potion, so it buffs everything that can heal you. So for a mythic raider type, this is pretty OP. Then you have Cheat Death. Fatal attacks instead reduces you to 7% of your maximum health for 3 seconds afterwards. You take 80% reduced damage, cannot trigger more than once, more often, than once per 2 minutes. Parlay, the next one here, Parlay, I didn't really bother with that one. I was just so happy with just the new one, Bribe. I just like Bribe, giving money and getting people to follow me and just do my stuff, like kill stuff with me, that I really didn't feel like I needed another CC with Parlay, so I didn't bother. Again, you could feel like you might want it because we don't have SAP, but again, it would be basically because you've been used to it for years. Prey on the Weak, a passive. Enemies disabled with your Gouge or Blind take 10% increased damage from all sources. I picked this one, but again, I can see why anybody would want to go any of those three. Honestly, they're more like CCing types, except this one is a little bit of a DPS increase, and this one is more like a don't break my CC kind of thing. Passive, Gouge and Blind no longer cost energy and no longer breaks from damage over time. So I can see that being a nice PvP trick, PvP thing to have. The next one, Cannonball Barrage. As much as I love that thing, I went back to Killing Spree and because it can do really good damage to a solo target and to AoE if needed. Cannonball Barrage is just for AoE, really. Alacrity, your finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to grant 1% ace for 20 seconds, stacking up to 25 times. I tried it, didn't really get a good feeling for it. I just preferred Killing Spree again. Cannonball, not bad though if you have several targets. Really good one as well. That one has a 1 minute cooldown, vice the 2 minutes for Killing Spree. And the last one, I really wanted to try Death from Above because I felt it needed more AoE. It's not bad, but Slice and Dice made a world of difference on single target for me, so I just went with that, especially for leveling. Your single target where it's at, and then if you need AoE, just Blade Flurry and you know, put up some damage on there, and it should be all right. Killing Spree with it as well can mix really well. Mark for that, nah, not so much. And Death from Above, like I said, good AoE move, but again, unless you know you're gonna get into a lot of AoE, like in a dungeon or something like that, maybe. But I would switch between the two. Slice and Dice is really good for a single target, and also it replaces another ability which is called Roll the Bones, and it rolls these dice around you, and then you get a buff. But the thing is, like, so far, all I've been getting is very often is the health regeneration buff. If you get the crit buff, man, you're like, oh fuck yeah, man, bang bang bang, and you just fucking kill everything. It's fucking mayhem. But if you get the health regen buff, you're like, oh my god, please, please. And your health is just dropping and dropping and dropping, and you're just getting angry. At least with Slice and Dice, you're stabilized somehow, and you can actually do your thing. Again, guys, please, little thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And again, you can always look for me on Twitch at DXUN54. See you guys later.